back over here. This is Matthew 5:1. And seeing a multitude, he went up into a mountain. And when he was set, his disciples came unto him, and he opened his mouth and taught them, saying, Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs in the kingdom of heaven. Right? So blessed are the poor in spirit, right? For theirs in the kingdom of heaven. And the poor in spirit are going to be the poor in spirit are going to be the people who's looking around and spiritually they're not good. They're not feeling right. Right? It's a drought within inside of them because of the things around them are not right. Right? They see things that are not right and it hurts. Right? There's a they know it's a they know it's a lacking out here. Okay? So it says, blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs in the kingdom of heaven. Okay, because Yahweh Shah is telling the people, listen, just because you're looking around and things ain't right, you should feel that way. But don't worry, because yours is in the kingdom of heaven. That is where your mindset should be. That's where you should be fixated on. That's where you should be looking towards, right? And we know the kingdom of heaven is not necessarily a place, right? But it's in you. So if you're looking around and things are not right, the scriptures this is going into, and it's going to go in this chapter, is tell you that a light on a hill can't be hid, right? So the kingdom of heaven, bring the kingdom of heaven out, right? I say this a lot, right? We're not responsible for how other people act and react, but we are responsible for how we act and react, right? How other people act and react is not going to be taken into account, right? So if somebody acts negative and you act negative to combat that negativity, you can't go to the Lord and be like, listen, Lord, I respond to negativity because they started with the negativity. That's not going to fly, right? That's not going to be acceptable, right? Because we're responsible for how we act. We're responsible for how we react, how we act and how we react. We're responsible for that. And there's not going to be a green light or what's the word? There's not going to be a green light or a pardon for bad behavior because negativity or bad things has been done unto you. And a lot of people think that's the case. Oh, well, God knows my heart. He know I'm just doing this because of that. Nah, none of that. So again, blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs in the kingdom, right? Feel good about the kingdom which is inside of us, which is being in a loving spirit. Blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted. So blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted. Right? Because right now, I was just saying in the beginning, right? That what? When the righteous are in authority, people rejoice. But when the wicked are in authority, the people mourn. Right? So the people who are in a state of mourning are going to be comforted. Right? Why? Because their faith, right? The faith is going to be is a comfort, right? Yahweh Shai is the faith, which He is what? The comforter, right? So knowing that love is here with us, and it is our superpower, it's our weapon, it's our defense, right? It's a comforter, right? When you read Hebrews 11 and I think 6, right? It tells you that it's impossible to please Yahweh Shai without faith, right? And you got to understand that He is the rewarder of them that diligently seek Him, right? So you got to understand that the faith is going to keep you warm, right? And also through the faith, the Lord is going to be sending you breadcrumbs. He's going to be sending you gifts. But that don't mean it's going to be all peaches and cream either, because bad things going to come. Like Job said, you can't get good from the Lord and not expect the bad either, right? Because, matter of fact, Paul touched on it too. He said in the low times, I'm roughly paraphrasing, he said on the times that are low, I learned how to navigate. When times got high, when they were good, I learned how to navigate, right? The Lord, right now, he's prepping you to be perfect, okay? Because you got some people, when things get real bad, they spiral out of control because they never been there. They never knew, they never been there, so they panic, they spiral, right? And you got some people where things get real good, and the same thing, they panic, and it spirals, right? Oh, things are so bad, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to kill people to get money. I'm gonna have to rob to get some money. I'm gonna do something real, I gotta do something bad to get money quick, right? Or in a flip hand, oh, I got all this money, I don't know what to do with it. Let's get drugs, let's get cars, let's get jewelry, let's get clothes, let's go down to the strip club. So it can swing both ways, right? The Lord, he wants you to be expert in high times and low times, right? He needs you to be expert. He's trying to perfect the earth, right? He's trying to burn out the impurities. It says, blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth, right? So it says, blessed are the meek, because they shall inherit the earth. And what are the meek? The meek are going to be the people who are in a spirit of love, right? Because what are the meek? The lowly, letting stuff slide, turning the other cheek, right? Being more so a giver than a receiver. That's the meek. Those are the meek are, right? Opposed to the opposite of meek. People who would rather take than to give, right? They're not really big on mercy. They're not really big on forgiveness, right? They're not meek. Because when you're meek, you're in a mindset of, I'm messed up. And even if I got it, I was messed up. And I don't want to see anybody in the position that I was in, right? I need a forgiveness, so I'm going to forgive. I want love, so I'm going to love. I want mercy, so I'm going to show mercy. That's what the meek are going to do, right? The meek are pushing, are givers, right? The meek are givers. They want to keep giving, right? The meek want to keep giving. They want to keep showing mercy, keep showing love, right? That's what the meek gonna do. You gotta look at Yahushua. His whole life, who he was, is a perfect definition for meek, right? His whole life, what he stood for, what he did. It says, blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled, right? So blessed are they who hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled, right? So the people who hunger and thirst after righteousness are going to be the ones who are going to get filled, right? Because we know that what's going to happen, righteousness is going to be established, right? Righteousness will be established. There's an expiration date on the reign of the wicked, right? But the reign of the righteousness is forever, right? So the Lord is basically saying, man, just hold on, right? Have faith. Do what I tell you to do. The light is coming. Righteousness is coming. You will be filled, right? It's like it's like when Yahushua was on a boat with the disciples and they thought it was going to go down. That ship ain't going down. Not with Yahushua on it, right? Being with Yahushua and walking in the spirit of Yahushua is as protected as it gets, right? It's safer. I don't care if you're in a Pope mobile. You go to Afghanistan in a Pope mobile with no faith versus somebody butt naked in Afghanistan with no faith in the middle of war, versus somebody butt naked in Afghanistan in the middle of war, butt naked with faith, versus somebody in a Pope mobile in Afghanistan with no faith. If I had to choose which thing I'm gonna pick, and I got to choose one, give me the butt naked guy. Give me him. I'll take that guy, right? Because Yahweh, he's already proven, right?